Hi, I'm Peter Kempster, the Treasurer for Amnesty International Australia. Today I'll talk to you about Amnesty's financial results, our income, our expenditure and our financial position. You can find more details of these in our audited financial statements, at your meeting and on our website. Let's start with income. That was $28.5 million in 2017, slightly up on $28.25 million in 2016. Most Amnesty income comes from people like you, so thank you. You give to us in three main ways. Over 3/4 of our income, just over $22 million, comes from your regular giving. Our human rights defenders, almost 50,000 of them, pledge on average around $35 every 4 weeks and are Amnesty's most important source of funding. Some of you prefer to donate on a one-off or occasional basis. Income from these donations was close to $4 million, around 14% of revenue. Bequests in your will are another important way supporters make a difference, even beyond their own lifetime. In 2017, we received nearly $2 million, 7% of our revenue from over 40 estates. We also receive a small amount of income, just under $500,000, from membership fees and pro bono suppliers. Let's turn to how we spend this money. In 2017, we spent around $29.4 million. We spend just over 30% supporting international human rights campaigning and research. In 2017, we provided $7.5 million to Amnesty's International Secretariat, so we're an important part of our global movement. Additionally, our staff worked on international campaigns to assist individuals at risk and people in crisis, including the Rohingya in Myanmar. But human rights also need to be supported in Australia. Personally, I'm ashamed of our country's treatment of people seeking asylum. It's one of the reasons I'm an Amnesty member. I came to Australia on a boat when I was 2. I was fortunate because I wasn't a refugee. But imagine you were fleeing war or persecution in Syria or Myanmar. Wouldn't you bring your family to safety here in Australia, no matter what it took? It's not illegal. So why does the Australian government treat these people so inhumanely? In 2017, Amnesty spent $6.5 million campaigning in Australia on behalf of refugees, on the overrepresentation of Indigenous youth in the justice system, and on other issues including marriage equality. We also expend considerable time, effort and expense on our membership and supporter base, our database, and on generating income from regular giving. Other fundraising expenditure is also significant. While many passionate advocates of human rights come to us, we also need to reach out to potential donors, all of whom have multiple causes seeking their support. Finally, we incur a range of governance and administration costs, including auditing. Although directors are unpaid, our staff spend time on board meetings, BAGMs and NAGM, and we pay for flights and accommodation for people to contribute to meetings here and overseas. Let's turn to our financial position. Those of you doing the maths will have noted that in 2017 we spent $29.4 million, but raised only $28.5 million, so recorded a deficit of close to $900,000. We started 2017 with an accumulated surplus of just under $4.5 million, so we ended it with reserves of just over $3.5 million. These reserves are small for an organisation spending $2.5 million a month. So our finances are a challenge, as they are for most charities in Australia. At Amnesty, we'd like to grow our supporter base, raise more money and spend it fighting for human rights. So thank you for supporting us, and please speak to your friends about Amnesty so they can support us too. Finally, if you'd like to know more, please feel free to ask our senior staff, me or other directors. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting Amnesty International. And above all, thank you for your commitment to human rights.